Okay, Vera, let's go to the second problem. And this second problem is a little bit different. Okay? Let's start here. What is... Okay. My pen is here. Well, let's start. We have 18 tomatoes. Per row. Oh, please, Vera, pause the video and read the problem first, okay? It's going to be easier to follow. I'm not going to read in here, okay? So we have, after you pause and then you just continue. So we have 18 tomatoes per row. If she plants 18 tomatoes per row, she's going to need 21 rows. Okay? Now, what happens if she now, instead of placing 18 tomatoes, she just put 14 tomatoes per row? She's going to need now X rows. And something there is very important. This problem you are not going to solve as you solve this one. Why? The first one. Because this one, look the ratio. The ratio on the left, it is same in the ratio on the right. You just multiply by 2, multiply by 2. This is one type of exercise. This other one, it is a different one, okay? They are different. This one, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. This ratio, it is the same. In here, it's not. Why? Because you're going to see that as we decrease the number of tomatoes per row, we are going to get more. We're going to have an increase on these sides. And they are different, you see? So this ratio, to go from 18 to 14, we have to reduce. Now, in here we have to increase. It's different. The ratio is going to be different. And that is not the case in here, okay? Now, let's see what is going on in here. Well, let's see what is going on first on the problem. This you don't have to do on your daily life, okay, on the exam. I'm just explaining to you just once what is going on. Well, she's just planting 18 on this row, 18 on this row, 18 on this row, and so on. 18, 18, okay? She's planting this. Let's put the rows. This is the first row, the second, the third, and in the end, 21, right? This will go to be number 20, number 21. So in the end, how many tomatoes did she use? Well, 18 tomatoes per row, a total of 21 rows. In the end, she's going to have 378 tomatoes. No problems? But something is going to happen now. Now she's going to change the amount of tomatoes per row. And let's draw those rows again. Let's suppose she just goes one. I'm going to draw the same image in here. Goes on here and here. Now, look what's going on. Now she's going to plant only 14. But she used to plant 18. So we have an extra. Let's put it this way. We have an extra in here, right? That she's not going to use anymore because she used it to go up to here when she planted 18. When she's planting 14, what is going on? 4 are going to be left for each row. Agree? Because in the first place she used to plant 18 per row. Now she's going to plant only 14. This is the first row, second, the third, and number 20, number 21. Those are the number of rows, okay? No problems. Here again, the rows. Okay, now, what is going on in here? if she just make 14 per row, when she gets to row number 21, look what is going to happen. Oh, per row, it is going to be left 4 tomatoes. If we have 21 rows, 21 times 4, it is what? It is 84, right? So 84 tomatoes left behind. Why? Well, because first she needed 18 per row. Now she's just putting 14. So 4 tomatoes per row are being left. Okay? So when he gets at row number 21, the same as this one, she's going to still have 18 tomatoes to distribute. Now, let's do 18 divided by, let's bring out the calculator. Let's make 84 divided by 14, right? Because she's putting 14 on each one. She still has 84 left. And each row must be 14. So 84 tomatoes left. Distributed among 14. 6 more. So she is going to need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Number 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, number 27. Can you see? Now, because she's putting less tomatoes per row, of course, she's going to be able to build more rows. Because for each row, 4 tomatoes are going to be left. Okay? So, I just did this is not the resolution, okay? It is just to explain to you why sometimes we can have a situation where half to 1, it is the same as 15 to 30. The factor is 2, but sometimes it is different. Sometimes the ratio, it is decrease and now it's increase. How are we going to differentiate those? We are going to differentiate those just by reading the text, okay? And something, okay? You don't have to know this, okay? If you just want to, you can just stop the video. But I'm going further, okay? What is the ratio in here? The ratio, it is going to be what? To go from 18 to 14, the ratio is going to be 14 over 18. Meaning, if I multiply 18 times this ratio, I get 14. And this ratio, yeah, I still have in here, yeah, I think I saw. So the ratio in here is going to be the opposite, 18 over 14. The ratio, it is similar, okay? But you don't have to know this by now, but it is opposite. But you don't have to ignore this, okay? But I just wanted to show you that this problem, it is different. And how are we going to solve this problem? How this is the rule to solve problems like this. Well, what are we going to do first? This is just the explanation, okay? This is something extra. Now, how to solve this problem? The problem is started to be solved right now, after 9 minutes. How are we going to solve this one? Easy. When you have this, you are going to get how many tomatoes in total? How many tomatoes in total? What is this? Well, 18 times 21. We have seen this. 378. Okay? This is the first part. Now, the second part. If we have 378 tomatoes and we are going to distribute those, so we have 378 tomatoes. to distribute, to be distributed among rows of 14 tomatoes. Well, we have, what is the math? We have those tomatoes, and we have to make rows of 14. How many rows? 27 rows. And this is the answer. Okay? It's very simple to solve this problem. It is not as straightforward as it is this one. Because this one just have to find the ratio and start multiplying. Very easy. Okay? In here is a little bit different. Okay? In here, when they are reverse, when you see that this is a decrease, here is an increase, it's reverse. We have to first multiply this guy by this guy. It is always going to be this, okay? Always going to be this. Multiply those two guys and divide by this one. This is the rule, okay? If you want to find this rule, okay, you can just follow it. You just have to be sure that you assemble this correctly. How many in totals? 378. Divide now by the new number, which is 14. No problems there, okay? We're going to have several examples like this.